this campaign was something that, you know, is close to my heart. It's, you know, I've had family members go through some tough times. I've had some friends go through some tough times, and I've also had myself. So, you know, it's something I wanted to get on board with and, you know, help out where I could. At a time there when I was at Canberra, I struggled a fair bit and I had no energy. I sort of disconnected from people that were in my life. I didn't really want to talk to people. I didn't want to go out. I just went to work. I went to training. I got my job done, and I went home. And you know, when things were tougher, I was drinking by myself, or even going out drinking with friends, and wouldn't know when to stop. And it affected my life, it affected my marriage, it affected my career. At the time, my wife knew I needed help, and that she encouraged me to go and talk to someone. And as easy as it was to have the conversation and talk about it, it really helped. And we put some strategies in place, and you know, I really learned a lot about myself, and you know, a lot about not just mental health, but you know, how to deal with different issues and how to talk about it, because I was brought up, you know, men didn't really talk about how they felt, and you know, men were always looked upon as being the toughest or the best footballer. You know, it was never, you know, you never hear a man talk about how they feel. And I realised that I wasn't alone, and it's, you know, it does affect a lot of, you know, a lot of Australians, and yeah, sort of. From then on, I started to learn how to deal with things and talk about things, and when things are tough, to go and speak about, you know, things from my childhood, and it's really helped me along the way. I have some family issues, just a dysfunction family, and you know, I was just on top of footy, on top of a few other things. You know, it seems like it snowballs, and I didn't find it comfortable to talk to my teammates at the time. And with football as well, you know, you get stereotyped. You know, it's all about being tough and, you know, playing tough and, you know, all those type of things. And I just found I didn't want to I didn't want my teammates to think I was weak in any way. You know, I wanted to be as strong as I could be to them, and you know, do my best I could for them as a player. And you know, I didn't want them to worry about me and put my issues onto other people, and that's how I sort of looked at it. And as rugby league players, you know, you want to perform at your best. You put the pressure on yourself. You have other outside factors that come into it. You have injuries and you know, the pressure to perform. So it all does snowball, and you know, it saddens me. And it's something that we need to get on top of, and we need to really start educating and, you know, helping, having conversations and make people feel that they can go and speak about, you know, what they're going through, or put their hand up and ask for help. I learnt speaking to someone, I learnt, you know, it's all about your diet, it's about how you're treating yourself, and it's about looking after yourself and using the right people around you and having the right influence on you. And I changed a lot in my life. I had to cut some people out of my life that were bringing negativity in my life, and I learnt how to, you know, pick my times when to have a drink or do different things. And you know, it's always just surrounding yourself with good people as well, and doing things that you like and bringing that happiness into your life. And that's what I've learnt, and it's really helped me along the way. There's some great organisations out there doing some great things. There's Headspace, there's the Black Dog Institute, there's Lifeline. There's so many different organisations. It's only a call away, and you know, these places are great, and they save lives every day. And you know, the more people are aware of these numbers and places they can get in contact with, if they don't feel comfortable with their friends or family, they can go and talk to someone of these guys that are trained professionals, and you know, and are great at what they do. So you know, there's people out there to help. You know, me being the ambassadors, you know, had guys come up to me and ask me what it's about, and having different teammates ask me what it's about, and you know, even having them conversations with them. And you know, eventually I'd like to, you know, bring the under-20s, have a talk to the under-20s and educate them about, you know, mental health, and having, you know, seeing the signs around them and making sure they're looking out for each other. And you know, it spreads the net of, you know, family and friends. And you know, the more we have these conversations and the more education is, you know, it's going to go a long way with this.